Thank you very much for joining us. That's been the page, and today we're still throwing the spotlight on the women's football and the Afcon. So today we are taking a look at the road to the quarter-final stage, and the Black Queens yesterday did the miracle that we were all looking for. That urgency, that taste, that hunger to really get the success. And after the second half, they put up a show to really take Ghana to that stage, and we'll bring you the stats and everything about this particular one. But before I do anything, let's go back to the Bekeni Stadium, where we'll bring you a flashback of how the goals came for that game last night, the last group game that was deciding which teams will make it to the next one, the quarterfinal stage. So let's go to Bekeni. When we come back, I'll introduce my guest to you in the studio.
Tanzanians are struggling to clear. Oh, that's what would you call that? Opening goal of the game. I thought the Tanzanians were playing.
Building up so slowly, kick the ball, clear it away, and that's what the pressure that it profits them with such a goal. And Aboagye gets her 13th goal. This is brilliant from Ghana.
Indeed, it's Princella Aboagye. Her 13th
upcoming to the tournament.
And the free kick comes, opportunity for Tanzania. They keep it in. It is the equalizer for Tanzania. What a brilliant attacking football.
You can see that this high lofted ball is something that Tanzania is used to doing, because when the ball is moving so high in the air, you don't know who's going to go, who's going to defend. Look at Aboagye. She moves from one end to the next, then they don't know which.
Here comes Ghana on the charger through Princess. Princess dilly-dallying. Princess dispossessed. It's a penalty.
And this is how persistent she has been, getting into the box, keeping the ball on her feet as much as she can, because you can see here, Katunzi.
Goal in Afcon. Here comes Alice Kusi. It's in. Kusi. It's a beautiful time for Ghanaians from Accra to Kum. Here it comes now. Goalkeeper punches. It's a goal for Ghana. Now, no way back for Tanzania. Time. And it's almost game over.
That's what I was talking about. Draw a free kick in areas where it's difficult. This is what Idrissa has been.
The good thing for them in this Afcon 2024 is that Flocker for Ghana. Chantal Flocker finishes off whatever. Just good that she gets a goal.
The substitutes of this team come through and they make it easy for the ones that are on the field. They were grinding because Stella Nyameche comes in and she makes an incredible pass. That's what Princess was lacking closer to her coming off the pitch. The final pass, making that pass easy for
Ghana 4, Tanzania 1. And South Africa pounded Mali by 4.
So this is what really transpired. The one that Ghana was waiting for, everybody was waiting for. Now there is a renewed energy. And so if you have your national colors there, just get ready, because the Queens, this is the first time in many years since 2006 that they've gone beyond the group stages. Remember, this is the 12th edition, and for the Black Queens, this is their appearance in the tournament. The last 5, they always exit somewhere, but this is the first time in many years that they've done the unthinkable, moving from the group stage to that most important stage, where we know, looking at the fact and the parents, the Queens are likely to get to the semi-final zone if all things being equal. I have in the studio a colleague journalist here. He's behind the scenes. He doesn't like coming here. That's why when I bring him here, he becomes nervous. Today he's here because he has been one particular guy that has been observing whatever is happening on the field. Is Aron Quartey. Yes, here to also share his thoughts on the last-minute miracle.
Do or die. Do or die with Tanzania.
You said it was a do or die affair for. What really made you feel that it was a do or die affair?
Because if we don't win the match, we will not move to the next stage. Because it's a do or die affair for the Ghanaians.
So they've done it.
So they've done it. They've done their best. So we are looking forward for the next stage.
But did you see them score 4 goals?
I wasn't expecting 4 goals, maybe 2 or something. But they did well by scoring 4 goals. So
the previous 2 games, there was something missing in the play of the Queens in the first 2 games, if you look at it very well. What do you think really worked in the second half when things started changing, or even the first half when they played against Tanzania?
Seems the coach, when they went to the dressing room, the coach spoke to them to give them some morale and some vim so that when they come to the second half of the match, they will perform very well. Because the first match, seems they were losing some touches and other stuff. Since there is a lot of tension because their aim is to qualify. So there are a lot of tension on them. So I think when they went to the dressing room, the coach told them that they should calm down. They've already won the match, so they should calm down. So when they came on the second half, you can see that they played perfectly well, possessing the ball up and down, going, their passes, and everything was so accurate.
Wow. So at the end of the day, one girl that made Ghana proud. The first game, she was superb for Team Ghana. That's the Black Queens. The second game, she also maintained her consistency. And then the third game, she put the icing on the cake by getting Ghana's 4th goal. Her name is Chantel Boy. And she has been now the toast of fans. That's Obroni Koko in the squad, coming and then playing her heart out. At the end of the day, she was given the woman of the match accolade. So we are going to the Bekani Stadium again and listen to how she reacted to that victory. She has dedicated the victory to teamwork. But let's see how it went. Chantel, so she won the Woman of the Match accolade, and she deserves it. From where I sit, she was really the real engine. When the Black says they're tired, she was doing all the running. So she's one of the fittest girls. Let's go back again and pick it up again and see how it goes.
Conference, you did say just how excited you are ahead of this game. You knew what was expected of you guys. Just how are you feeling right now? Beyond just winning Women of the Match, just how are you feeling
for this team? This team's brought me to my roots. Obviously, I grew up in England, but these girls, just look at them, look at the celebrations, look what it means to us. And this man of the match, I'm grateful for it, but that's for every single player out there today. The staff, the subs, literally everyone. And I said we'll wait and see, and I was scared a little bit when I give the goal away at the end, so I had to do something, but the girls had my back, so I'm proud of the team. And yeah, that's all you have to say. Just what do you want to say to the people in Ghana? About time I turned up. So yeah, this one's for all you. This is for all the young girls in Ghana around the world. I've been through a lot. So this and being on this stage at the CAF, Afcon, I'm just proud, I'm grateful. So thank you so much to literally everybody that's watching, everyone that's here, my coach, my teammates, everyone. I'm grateful, so thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. There we go! Thank you, guys.
So that was the star girl for the Black Queens, and sincerely, you can join us on social media and also tell us what you make of her inclusion in the squad and her desire. One thing she was yearning for, that she wants to trace her roots back to her motherland, that's Ghana. And so when she had the opportunity, she said she would do everything possible. And if you look at it, match day 1 against South Africa, she was the bright spot in the squad. When we played against Mali, she was the thorn in the flesh, although she couldn't get her goals. She had opportunity but missed them. Then the third one, she was all over on the field, really running 90 minutes, and then put the icing on the cake, scored the 4th goal, one of the most beautiful goals we've seen so far. And organizers saw that indeed she deserves it, and so she has won it. You heard it from her. So I've been joined in the studio by Micheal as well. So before I come to Micheal, one word for Chantel from you.
Chantel is a superstar because when you check the club level, London City, she has been performing perfectly right. passes, scoring ability, rating 8.3, 8.2, 7.4, rating in the club side. So as far as she has come to the Black Queens, she can perform well, and she's doing it on the field for us to see. Because I've been following her for some time now.
I know you've been following these girls because that's what you put here. You follow them. I know. On the flip side, I know why you guys will follow her, and then you worry on Twitter and all social media handles. But sincerely, she's really proving a point that the nation can accept everybody, irrespective of your color or race. Yesterday, you were here and you're wearing the same jersey the Queens were wearing. You said, you believe in the Queens that they will go, although it's a tricky duel. Did you see 4 goals coming?
4 no, by a win, yes. I was expecting maybe a 1-0, 2-1, 2-0, but 4 was too much. And since 1998 was the last time a Black Queens team scored 4 goals. So it was quite historic. Okay.
There are so many historic events in this particular tournament for the Black Queens.
Yeah.
For the first time in many years, they've qualified from the group stage.
Yes.
It's a bold statement.
Yeah.
Is this the team that will really rewrite the wrongs?
Yes and no. Yes, because they can, but no, because if you look at the path that the Black Queens are, they are facing Algeria, then they'll be facing Morocco or Mali, the winner of those 2 games. Maybe Mali a walkover, or we can push through, but Morocco, the host nation, will be quite a tough game for Ghana. They'll have their team, they are playing at home, they will have the third party as in their fans and everyone to support, and probably VAR to support them in case of free kicks or penalty incidents. But within me, I believe Ghana can push through. Worst case scenario, a semi-final.
Okay, yeah. So we're going back to Bekeni, bringing you first. Let's do the Ghana. Let's concentrate on the Ghana one. The Group C standings. This is how it ended, and this is where Ghana found herself. Because if you look at it, but for the more goals, our path could have changed. So let's go to the Group C standings and look at the Ghana factor. So you look at it very well. Out of the blue, initially Ghana was 4th, where we were lying. We were also having 1 and minus some goals. But by virtue of us scoring more goals, we scored 4 goals. We cancel all our debts. And so if you look at it very well, Ghana finished 2nd.
Plus 1 goal.
So we weren't even now being considered as the 3rd best team.
No.
So 2nd.
Plus
And
1
then
goal.
Mali that was rather leading because they lost. Now they've come to 3rd. So they were considered the 3rd best team
to qualify.
So it's a huge leap and a jump for the Queens that we really didn't see. So currently, South Africa, Ghana, Mali are through to the next stage. Now let's look at the road that CAF has really, how they drafted it. Let's check the road to the quarter-final stage. The infographics will come right now so that you appreciate where it is and why you can hope. So look at it very well. At the top, there is host nation Morocco, who will be playing Mali. They were in our group.
Yeah.
Because Mali finished 3rd. Imagine we finished 3rd. We'll be playing Morocco.
That would have been our end.
Then you look at everything that will happen. So by virtue of faith, we play 2nd. So the 2nd will play the 3rd best team. And that happens to be Algeria. So Ghana will be playing Algeria if you look at it very well. So if we saw what Algerians did against Nigeria, and the Queens decided to raise up their game small, then the probability that the Queens will go to the next stage will be very, very high.
Yeah.
Good. So now, if you look at the other side, then there is a Senegal who finished 3rd best team.
Yeah.
Is going to play South Africa. Another tall order.
Another top side.
And then the top,
Nigeria.
their most successful team, Nigeria, they are playing
Nora.
Nora.
They are playing Nora.
Zambia.
So this might be a final before the final.
Yes.
Because these 2 teams, the reason Nigeria rested most of her key squad to play this Zambian team because of their physicality and everything. So all eyes will be here. And because Coach Nora has been with the Black Queens and they face Nigeria in some matches and knows how to play it, and then they know what they are going to do. So this one will be a cliffhanger there. I don't know who will win because as for women's Afcon, the permutations are many. So many things can go against you. So if you look at it very well, the probability of Ghana not meeting Nigeria, Zambia, South Africa, Senegal, it's off. So now we are facing the North Africans.
Yeah.
Are we going to have that psyche, that mindset to play the North Africans? Mike,
Yeah,
you feel we can?
Yeah, for me, yes. For me, yes. Because if you are playing the West African side and the Eastern or probably maybe the Southern side, you play with this mindset of, oh, we are co-equal. We play the same kind of football. We have the same kind of football philosophy. But the moment you start playing the Moroccos, the Algerians, the Egypts, you go with this mindset of you can be scored at any time, you can be beaten when you go with your back not marked very well. So you go into the game with an extra psyche, an extra mind, an extra ability to look at your back four, to look at your midfield, your scoring ability. Even if your player gets a yellow card, quickly you even take the player out to bring in another person. So I think we have to look out for those games.
Aaron, is the Holy Spirit following the Black Queens? And if you look at the parts they are in,
Playing the North Africans, it will be difficult task ever for them. Because the way they play, and they are playing against Algeria. Algeria is a
strong, because they've proven that they are tactically disciplined. They play according to a set pattern, whether pressure or no pressure. Yeah. So you feel that they will be a tough nut.
Mostly it will depend on our coach too as well.
Yeah. Or you feel that the permutations by the Europeans, the tournament is being hosted by North Africans. Yeah. If it happens that Ghana takes Algeria out, and then Mali Morocco, the tournament is there. CAF will not agree. So you feel that permutation will come in?
That permutation can be there too as well. It can be there.
Because if all of them leave, and see all of them to Mali,
they are white.
West Africans. Yeah. If you look at it very well, West Africa and North Africa. So one must stay and one must go.
So who is staying and who is going?
For me, I think Morocco will still choose. Ghana should beat Algeria. Ghana should beat Algeria.
By all means.
Yeah. Because if you look at the part after our first game, at least we've shown signs of scoring at least a goal each in a game. So if you should score Algeria at least a goal and play very well, sit back, soak in, and break them on counter, Ghana should qualify.
But they flip the coin too. In all our games, we've conceded.
Yes, that was something I even wanted to address. That's one thing the team lacks and the team has to check. Our discipline and the one who sits in front of the defense, and even the 4 and 5. Whenever one goes, there's no one to cover. So if you watch our games, anytime there's a long ball in or there's a ball up the flanks, the defense looks so clumsy. From Aboagye to Comfort and even the left back. It looks so clumsy. By the time you realize there's an own goal, or there's a deflection, or there's a rebound, and the keeper does not always hold up the ball, it always comes off her. So if there's always someone in front of the post, there we go in. And Nigerians are good with that.
Okay, so Coach Kim and his charges should look at this particular one. But for us that we like looking into the pot and going to ask malams and stuff like that, I feel that fate is smiling at us. If we do everything right, it's been a while we went into the semi-finals of the Afcon.
Yeah.
So maybe the part we've been given, nobody gave the Queens, per the last game we played, nobody gave the Queens the chance that they'll even finish second.
No.
Everybody was expecting a third place finish. Yeah. But we finished second, and now all the wahala seems to go somewhere else. Because sincerely, if we had played third, Morocco, we will not be sitting here talking about it. Everybody says, oh, and our campaign has ended. We ended. But still, there is hope for the Ghanaian that, oh, we can do it. Do you think that psychologically, the Algerians will be feeling that they are going to play another tough side, looking at the fact that they played Nigeria, and Nigeria has won them out, although they didn't add all their score to it?
They will. The reason I'm making that point is, as I said earlier, since 1998 to in between, even the space moving forward to 2015, 18, 19, 20, this is the first time a Black Queens team has scored 4 goals in a game. And this is also the first time that a Black Queens team has ended a 4-match winning streak. So for almost 4 months continuous in an Afcon game, we haven't won. And we won by 4 goals to 1.
Yeah.
And from, as I said again, from 1998 to the range I'm talking about, we've always played either second or third. So this is a kind of statement that the Black Queens wants to make. And they will make with the North African side. We will progress ahead of them.
I like this confidence.
Yeah.
So for the first time, we take the lead. The first game, we didn't score. We conceded 2. Okay. The second game, we scored. And then they equalized. The third game, we scored first.
Yeah.
They equalized. And then we found the rest in the second half. And then we added it, and then we won. Does it really speak of the confidence level of our strikers, looking at the fact that The strikers that played against Tanzania, they didn't start in our previous game.
No.
Does it really tell us that then there's a certain confidence that is coming? And are we going to see Coach Kim tweaking the squad again?
Yes, because if you look at our game against Mali and South Africa, the front three or front two, how the coach started the team, he did very well with our last game. That's just yesterday's game. You could see Chantel, Boy, Loka move to the left. You could see Evelyn Badu and Alice Kusi interchangeably in position. So you could see that the positions in the first two games were not the same as yesterday.
Because Doris was at the bench.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it was injury or bookable offense or
suspension.
Okay.
Two yellow cards.
So you could see that yesterday's game was a game that it was a do or die affair. And for me, the coach will maintain this team or this squad facing Algeria. But this is a winning team. You don't change it. You don't fix it when it's not broken. Just keep them, keep the confidence, keep the momentum, keep the energy, keep the passion moving. Let them go for the win against Algeria.
And you feel that it is possible?
Yes.
You feel that the Algerians have had enough of West Africa? Or do you feel that playing Nigeria, almighty Nigeria, 9-time winners, and then securing a draw, hard-fought draw, they frustrated the Nigerians. They approach the same so that they can frustrate you and then maybe go for penalties. You don't think their confidence level has been shot?
They know they are not good handlers of the ball. They are not good dribblers of the ball. They kind of take advantage of set pieces, counter-attacks, using the flanks, penalties, one-on-one, rebounds, then they score. If you look at the patterns very well of the North African, I nearly said North America. Maybe Trump has to let it. If you look at the pattern of Egypt, Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, they do not play that like the typical West African side, give me the ball, move to 1 and 2. No. They either play long balls to the flank, full back, they cut in, they move back here, they cut in back, you score. So they're playing Ghana, they don't know. Even at the point, I feel they might even sit back in the first half, soaking, look at the play we might go in for, the tactics we might go in for. So when our players start getting tired, when they start getting exhausted, probably frustrate our defenders to start taking in yellow cards. Then they adjust or they tweak their formation in the second half, probably to beat us.
Okay. Aaron, I'm taking your final message on the Black Queens and the Algerian game. Sincerely be sincere to me. don't come and sit on TV and then pretend to be a philosopher. What do you see? Another do or die?
It's a do or die. The staging we are, the quarterfinal, is a do or die affair. Because this is not a matter of who. Let me take my calculator. Let me pick maybe if we score 3 goals, Ghana will qualify or not. This is the score you are done. You are out of the tournament. So they are going do or die affairs. And I'm sure that maybe the Coach King will play Aboagye and Chantel.
Okay. Let's see.
If they play Aboagye and Chantel, it will be the front two will be powerful.
Okay. Now that the money has been given them, and then now they've qualified, they are expecting.
It's a immune booster. The money is immune booster.
So the money was immune booster.
Immune booster.
Hey. So now it's official. Their per diems from their training matches and everything has been paid them. They paid them before they played the 3rd game. It's official. I'm not the one to say. The team have confirmed that they've received every dime that belongs to them. Now they've qualified to the next stage. They're expecting another one. Where are we going to get it from?
Come, we are resetting the
We are resetting to come.
So the money will come. So please, Mr. Kofi Adams and the team at the ministry, we say thank you very much. Please continue. But at the end of the day, when you finish the Black Queens, the athletics people are in Nigeria and co. They are waiting for some kudi. Please help them as well. We know you can do magic. So please, they'll do the resetting in all the aspects and then help them. Mick, we are leaving. You also, how do you see it? Do you see it as a time for the two teams to make history? Because Algerians too are yearning to be in the semi-final for the first time.
Yes. For me, I think Ghana should be careful, irrespective of how we are previewing their big chances of qualifying and everything. When we talk about Northern African football, it's always either an Egypt side or Morocco. They are the ones hosting tournaments back and forth, winning from under 20 and under 17, all through to even the senior team. So Algeria will want to make a statement that no, we are also here. We are the green and white ladies or queens. They want to make a statement, so Ghana has to be careful with that.
Okay, Ghana has to be careful. What I say is that please, let's still have that belief, that hope in the Black Queens that they will make history for us. Where there seems to be no hope, then they will make hope for us. So please, once again, it's been a while. that we saw them there. Please go out there and make us proud. Chantel, your fan base is growing in Ghana here, so please continue with that good women you've added to the team. Everybody must please up their game so we see how it goes. Thank you very much, guys. And then we'll come back here again and come and do a review of how Ghana qualified to the semi-finals. Don't start this. Don't start this. Don't start this. These things that if you will do them, you start writing. Then the goalkeeper decides that she won't catch again. And then what happens?
Chantel, player to score anytime.
Okay. Friends of Chantel, we say thank you. Thank you for doing the watching the page with Have a lovely day.